Quite a lot of information aggressively up there towards a fountain, interconnected with a couple of players too. For Evil Geniuses, a split play into B could be popped open by the squeak door wraparounds.
Slow walks in to check out the underpass control. We've got engagements from Serato and Yuri, getting those two picks on Breeze and Automatic. 5-on-3 situation. Suck trying to wrap that corner, get the trades in alongside Hex, but drop. Quickly drops one more to return. A 3-on-2 situation. Tag up damage being done to the Evil Geniuses side, but return towards Furia as the kills start pouring in. Nealon gets one, a headshot on drop as he tried to jump out the way. The wall bang's perfect and Nealon makes it a triple. What a pistol for him. Low enough to the point where he shouldn't be aggressing as far forward as Safe is. Automatic will see the massive CT forces and actually will lose his life for it. So a 4-on-3 game by Furia. They are low on HP on a couple of players and they haven't got the A site. So this bomb should go down. There's potential in this retake for me though.
The issue is how late the retake's going to come in. You can see the CTs have not been able to get up to Bank or Dumpster as of yet. Get a boost back towards that Heaven control. They've got the backstab wraparound coming through from Safe with that Galil. He might be in for an exit frag later into the round.
Mac 10 into Mark spraying through, engaging upon the Galila Breeze. Doesn't quite get the double up. Yuri low HP finds that frag, and now Safe closes in the back lines out towards the long control. Nealon and the Cirque still convinced that it's all down to this dumpster control, but one man does have his head on a swivel and is ready to receive that backstab. Cirque walking forward, looking for the shots on Yuri, but the P250 comes up, and Nealon suddenly in trouble. Spray back on one, turned on by Safe, as Nealon was caught distracted, and he
Serato trying to see if he can deny the bomb for going down, and Serato makes it a couple. Now the retake try to come in from both players. They've got a kid to work with, they can slow it down.
Lean in at a pizza corner. Serato looking over against Automatic. Burst up, headshot gain, 1 versus 2. Still for Breeze, 9 HP. Gets that shot on the man. Low HP for Yuri, still possible that he can win this clutch for a 2K. 3 kills overall in this map up. Swing out, connects his shot, and holds another one for Evil Geniuses. But they're M4 looking down bathroom. Cirque slow walking. Art saw him, but the Orb has a little bit better vision and accuracy, so 4-on-4. Safe now, waiting for backup to arrive. Yuri, I should say, is already back out towards this dumpster position. He's going to get dealt with by Nealon, who actually swings around and doubles up. 12 kills for him so far. He is having a monstrous start.
Nealon's doing everything when it comes to this T side. Those impactful frags, opening up bomb sides. We know that he's averaged a 1.24 rating in the last 3 months on the 3 maps played of Overpass. The in-game leader is taking all the control into his own matters. And you could just see the way that even Art is working behind that smoker divider, gets caught off by the AWP, and then Nealon with that double entry up to A. Sentiment's a 5-1 lead here for Evil Geniuses.
Instead, as Breeze walks in towards the A site, the AWP thinks he might be here, and he lands his shot.
Must have been a slight timing, a slight vision of the pixel when it comes to rounding that dice angle. And for Art, he's actually given up on keeping that contention down. Just back off, get towards the top of connector. And now Serato and Drop can establish the crossfire to Monster.
M4 and FAMAS crossfire, so it's lopsided in terms of which direction they can face. Got to deal with at least Serato here. Drop might come easy, but a 5-on-3 means that it's going to be much more difficult for Evil Geniuses, knowing that Automatic is also extremely low. Hex tagged up at the same time. Cirque barking in from short. The flashes will go over, and Hex will try to lead the charge. See where Serato is. Automatic with a quick trade back on Drop. 4-on-2. They should know the second player's out there. The bomb's in the open, so CT is going to get given some time to rotate. Evil Geniuses letting this clock run out, and their chances run slim. Cirque now in a 1-on-4 will only get the first pick.
Time to sell this as a fake because he doesn't have any nades, so it will just be the noise council, and now even the 1-for-1 trade down towards Dry at Monster. That's so much information, and CTs can start rotating over.
Oh, but Ark doesn't get that rotation shot on Nealon, so he can't get into connector entirely. Evil Genius is stalled by those 2 kills on the trade, now allowing a second player to bolster up the B defensive, also having one man, I believe Safe is in heaven right now, bearing down upon them here. Yuri leans in, and indeed Safe is watching out from that T-ramp angle. 20 seconds, Evil Geniuses need to prioritize that bomb plant. Yuri engages, finds Cirque, takes a lot of tag damage, Drop swings out, damage done through the smoke. Automatic dead, Breeze, last man standing, and Drop will connect it together with the AK at 2K.
More on the pace side, because as of an overall perspective, it's been quite passive, quite slow, very methodical in the default to EG. Haven't seen that one round of acceleration just yet.
Nades in, standard utility placements, Art. Watch out through the toxic barrels around the pillow. Will have his eyes set on their short position. Evil Geniuses trying to walk their way through that monster position and try and work in execution much earlier here. Art has caught that first kill on automatic. Drop forced to respond towards Breeze at the 2-for-1. Seeing the other players as Yuri and Caserato get involved. Drop there with a 2. Man and Yuri already pushed up, ready to receive them here towards long. Have no worries against them. And finally, the Deagle throw up a little bit more fight. There's one shot, one kill, one return back from Safe though. Similar story, 4-on-4.
Drop being in a quite exposed angle. Safe out to long. The peek toward the right-hand side does get missed out. And now this eco is getting completely out of hand.
Well, that will teach me forever assuming that an eco will be easy enough. At least one kill gets returned by Art, one rifle removed from the hands of Evil Geniuses. Still the 3-on-2 for them and a bit of Kevlar for Hexton Breeze to work with. AWP on Circus. Art doesn't know whether or not they've made their way into the long position. Could still be a B play for all they know, and they're starting to prod towards the rotation angle. Evil Geniuses should get the bomb down for free.
You've got to imagine here for EG, clear out the site, clear out bank, and plant it open for that bank position. Start to put pressure on those rotating positions. And now with the walk coming further forward, the time being low, at some point, Art's going to have to check back from the site in case there's a long walk.
Concern will be whether or not Art looks around at the right time, whether or not EG want to plant for open here. I believe it is back of Dice, open for bank. Yep. Hext has been seen now. The jump face to get the info. Instant flashbang over the Deagle, taking a premature face and getting some damage dished out towards him as a result. No kill found against Evil Geniuses here in his post plant. Similar story for FURIA, but playing from the back foot to begin with. Art looking in towards long. Trying to find any sort of info. Smoke on the bomb. Can come through for Ninja Stick. He's got the defuse. Tapping it once. Going to force them out. Nade damage sprays through on Breeze. Cirque Sorb also positioned. This case, Serato and Art will both fall.
Smoke starts to clear. That can go out to Monster. This is going to be a pop.
Flash in. Caserato still gets his kill. Jump out from automatic. Can get that trade and double up on Drop. Nice and effective there with that Galil. AK upgraded to rightfully. 4-on-2 scenario for Evil Geniuses. But Yuri still wants a fight here. He's looking up to the site. The bomb plant has to be going down. Can't really deny it. Backup and save has arrived towards Heaven Control. Automatic has not seen the individual. The flash has come forward and Yuri has revealed his hand.
This might have to be a save call here from FURIA. 2v4, not a lot to work with.
Automatic been seen. Quick swing. Yuri actually gets that kill. Now Breeze is going to get drawn into the site. Try and hold the defensive. Cirque drops as well. The AWP doesn't manage it, but a smoker's gone down to the bomb. Will Yuri try the Ninja Stick? Tapping it for EG. Led by Nealon, who is still top fragging despite not having a decent pick-in for a very long time. Safe jump facing, seeing what's going on. Flashbang's going to catch both him and his backup completely off guard. Still looks around that smoke as Nealon connects his 14th. Looking into the backstab, it's automatic to deal with Art. The Incendio goes down towards Cirque, but it will not quite extend towards him. So the bomb plant comes in pretty effectively with Nealon and Hex getting 2 more picks. It's all on Caserato in a 1 versus 5. The big man this week here for FURIA. Them up in the right position here for the CT start. It's a fast rush in for FURIA though. Pistol round, seeing Safe charge in with a Glock. It's only Glocks across the board, and those Glocks will get success with Caserato finding Breeze, looking in against Hex now, driving him back away from Graffiti. Bomb plant does come down. It's retake on for Evil Geniuses.
Oh, look at Art, mate. I'm loving this position. Back down towards T-Sport. He could be on for a lot of damage.
2 players seen, only 1 being taken down. Yuri responding to Hex, meanwhile, makes it a 4-on-2 instead for FURIA. Nealon, headshot, sees another good player, turns on a Caserato, but looking away, throwing his aim off and throwing his chance in the round. Automatic now against 2, sees them both, tapping desperately for a headshot. No cross from Drop. Footsteps being made. They can hear them all. That'll call the rotations in. Caserato should make it to the site uncontested, but Nealon is going to bring in the man advantage here for Evil Geniuses. Caserato is in. Circus spotted. The taps come through and the bomb goes down.
Caserato's going to have to fight again in this post plant. Things are looking very promising for EG on the retake.
Safe. Head tucked away, waiting for Nealon to move in. control opened up, spray back, damage being done. 5 points of HP for that scout. Another one still in play for Zerg as Hex gets dealt with automatic with the trade back. 3 on 2 for Evil Geniuses. Drop, bursting forward, dealt with by Zerg. Suddenly safe, playing double duty. Deals with that connected player. Now needs to deal with the last 2 players on the site itself. Retake on, the defuse being stuck. There's no kit, but they just got to defend automatic. Seeing the shoulder baits, gets his pick back in. Has Zerg stuck it in time? I think he has. It will be a steal. With a decent shot. Looks in towards the main entrance and does pick up the frag. A 4-on-4 with no trades. Nealon all in time to grab him. Needs to get the kill on to safe. More importantly, to drop that bomb and basically shut the round down here. Furia will have K-Serato at least inserting to get a pick back. So much more to do.
Time just not on their side at all. K-Serato trying to see if he could force that fight out into the open. Does deal with Nealon and Art might be able to catch Breeze. Oh, this looks good.
This looks good indeed. Ted shot gain, no knife kill, no embarrassment. SMG does engage, 4 seconds. Have they got the bomb down in time? I think they just about do. AK swapped out to Hext. Still looking for the clutch here. 1 player low, and 1 player will be right beside him. Nice set. Walking up close and personal, trying to find the angle to play with. Will he look all the way? No, he won't. Art catches in case. Try to get the commitment. Drop has evaded the position. Back and Nealon here. Playing around the pillar, and his eyes are set towards that boost, being very paranoid about its potential. Hext wants the entries for the time being. 30 seconds to the clock. The smokes are coming down. The execution is inbound. 1 heaven, 1 site. Flash going over. Hex has evaded it. Nealon, similar story. Secondary flash catches the T-site off more than it does Nealon, who swings out for a double, and K-Serato is suddenly left alone. 2 kills to his name. Bomb on his back. 15 seconds. Needs to get Nealon in the back of the site to set up this clutch here. That's what he does. Bomb should go down.
Give himself the extra money. Try fake it out. Draw those fights.
Control flashing for Hext. Try to keep the teams at bay. Further util thrown down with the flashes over. Against the counter flashes of the T sideline. Hext is caught out in the open. Now to a 3-on-3. Breeze without FAMAS. Now known towards center of the site. Got to get out of there. Automatic on the backstab. Suppressed by that smoke in from Monster. Might take some time. Breeze is trying to suppress them. Trying to provide a bit more covering in the back lines. Automatic walking in very quickly. Safe. Spotted and sprayed. That's 1. Yuri will not be 2, but Cirque and Breeze get those kills anyway. Clean house on the retake and equalize once again.
Nicely done there from Evil Geniuses. You can see the way they catch a timing. You get Hexed very aggressively out there.
Taking a shot towards K-Serato. Damage done. Smoke down to keep him away. Yuri leans forward and he just can't quite connect those kills. Nealon can though. 1 player down. That's drop to a 4 versus 4. Art makes it 4 versus 3. They run out of ammo and Breeze and Nealon will drop back instead. A 3-on-2 now for the FURIA favor.
This is getting scary, and we've seen these steals again. They've got rifles to work with on the crossfire now.
Nice throw over there from K-Serato, giving Yuri the AK, the high HP player, the only man that's unscathed for Furia, as well as having Kevlar. Half by already worked out positive as K-Serato trades Hext with a responsive. No idea how close Yuri really is. It's drop into the default, leading the charge up. Flashbangs in, does get caught in the face by one of them, but Yuri has his back and has Hex. Breeze will also drop. Breeze dealt with immediately. 5-on-3, 4-on-3 actually, so it does get that 1 kill passed on Yuri. But it shouldn't lead towards a retake here.
I think you got to back off in this sort of round. You can even see a boost being set up towards heaven. Nealon's got to get this pick in quickly, and he gets caught off guard by Art.
And now Cirque calls in the save. Automatic, slow rotating back. 15-11. Furia will have map point. Evil Geniuses on their map pick. One that they've been so confident on so far in Pro League. Now to fall for the first time since the player break. Surely at this stage, that's almost a bit of a given. It's going to be a team effort as best they can, but K-Serato is still outperforming anyone from the Evil Geniuses side. Dropped his 30 bomb a long time ago. And now here they come with the execution. Breeze caught off. Flash blind to right. Hex with the SMG does get the kill back and Drop is forced to trade. Hex on an entity, but Nealon comes in with support. Yuri deals with Hex in a 3-on-3 situation, and Nealon's tagged up safe with the open automatic. Yuri deals with Nealon, and it's Cirque alone in a 1-on-3 situation in the midst of smoke in upper heaven. Can't even connect the first shot onto Yuri. Desperate to find a flick to return. That nade will come in close, do some damage, but it won't be getting any kills. It won't be getting around. 16-11 result there for Furia as they take map 1.
What a strong start in the series coming through from Furia, and just when you thought it might be another one of those back and forth affairs like it was in the first half, we saw Furia winning pistol, losing the second round, winning the third.
Important pistol for the EG counter taken already. They're burning alive. Molotov sent to the top of hut as the quick Exy comes in towards top side. Dives down into the B play though. Through the vents, Nealon now holding it dark. Gonna wait for the T's to face in.
You can see the way that FURIA slow it down, get the smoke out for the cross. Nealon in at dark has to try and get distraction pulled from his teammates.
Plant secured, waiting for drop to face in. There comes the headshot, opening kill. Found by Evil Geniuses, and he's looking for a little bit more, but automatic catches Art back in the corridors. Nina looking the backside, sees safe, presents a point-blank frag, and reduces the T's to 2, making it a triple now for Nealon. A 1v5 for Yuri, all the way back in secret, very far away, looking for flanks, looking for information, and looking to cut off CTs, but now so far away from the site, and the defensive will just hold its line, get the defuse in, and get the pistol for Evil Geniuses.
Nealon again. Yuri trying to see if he can get as much out of these. Has been set with the AUG 2 from Cirque, waiting for the walkout.
Circle drop, but Nealon makes it a double, almost a triple, but he ran out of ammo against drop. 3-on-3 situation, automatic. Now leaning around, trying to catch off the T-side player here in secret. Yuri making a footstep and giving away his position. That's a kill found. 2 left now, diving their way down in through ramp into the B site. Footsteps were heard by that SMG. Hext engaging them from the back lines. Opening up the windows, 2 CTs inbound here. Look for their way forward. The bomb should get planted from this position. It will be all on the retake for me.
They're going to have to try and get it down to Old Toxic. Drop's going to have to try and engage into a fight down from double doors. They'll know the backstab's going to be quick towards ramp.
Tap that bomb once. Second one will be the stick. Hex will check it and can't quite deny it, but does get K-Serato. And Drop gets overwhelmed in the end, so automatic keeps the round together. Decent bomb plant there with a force buy, but only 2 casualties. The FURIA force buy here, Dweg?
They might do. They've got another bomb plant. It's the cash injection. It's a couple of kills. You want to keep them on the ropes, and I imagine that FURIA will force it again. Oh, look at the map controlling from FURIA, and Cirque up close and personal does deliver with the orb. They still plays that left-hand side of garage, though.
Unaware of them right now. Thinks that they might be out here making a ton of noise. Did he see the pixel? Yes, he did. Great shot on drop, but Safe is there for a response. Can grab that bomb very quickly, but continue the outside face. Continue to grab map control away from the CT side. All 3 players are isolated from each other here. FURIA don't have much trade potential, and as Safe drops, the bomb goes with him. It'll be a 2-on-4.
Yuri's got to start working this player out towards a closed vent. What a jump of information that is from the back of silos. Yuri's been caught out in main now.
Now dead to rights on Nealon's part. K-Serato again too far away to find some sort of swing and trade. And now held back in Africa. AK versus 4 being hunted as well by the CT side. This is rifles to gain firepower to get into CT hands. And a pretty large and confident round of that here for Evil Genius.
These counter nades are bloody good every round.
But K-Serato's doing one better alongside Yuri's P250. A 5-on-3 game by FURIA. Automatics found through the smoke. And while the utility might be great, the kills are what matters, and FURIA have more of them, plus the map control. Art goes down at least for 1 responsive, but the bomb plant means it's going to be a 2 versus 3 on the retake.
EG have got to back themselves on this one, have the confidence to go in for the retake, get that smoke down to the paint camp, but they need a frag. They've got to start trying to draw these jewels out into the open.
Smokes and flashes in, Nealon trying to lean forward, sprays back from the T side in from Squeaky. Incendiary sent towards closed vent as Cirque goes dropping. Nealon is caught out in the open. Dead to the hands. Beautiful stuff from him. Nays down. K-Serato getting hexed. Automatic trades back on 1. A 4-on-4. Evil Genius is trying to hang in there despite their pistol bases. They forced the issue in this round, but now they'll start to fall apart. Quick 90-degree flip to automatic. Might even get the AWP as well. Cirque playing with fire on the outside. Sees the head. Desperate for the kill and does land it. But now the backstab might become his next big worry. At least that bomb is dropped and the T's can't make progress. Giving Cirque another good kill. Versus 2 now.
He's doing well to isolate these 1v1s. K-Serato, oh, for a moment. For a slight moment, you think...
Utility blocking from Evil Genius. FURIA going to avoid it entirely this time. Play a very different default to what they've had before. Art this time on top of Mini. And flashes forward. Make his way in against the likes of Automatic. 1 flash sent down against that M4. Force him into a corner. Meanwhile, a lobby crunch attempt from the CT side is dealt with by K-Serato and drops. Cirque does get 1 back, but does lose his life. Automatic and Hex continue training in towards outside. Safe keeps the advantage in for FURIA. Hex now all alone. Center of the A site. A known entity here by the T side. A flank inbound from heaven and all. And I believe they know exactly where he is.
I just try to slow it down. Safe gonna get into a position with the orb where he does get dropped, and Hex is looking up towards a heaven control. Art is
forward here. In from Squeaky Door and Mini flashes forward. Hex ready to spray and catches safe. Now down to 2 as he gets the double up. Cirque with the AWP on Serato straight through the smoke. It's easy pickings. And in a 1 versus 5 has the AK standing with not much that he can do about it. This will be 6 to the board of Evil Geniuses.
And just the Americans keeping that pressure on, keeping the economy floater light for the Brazilians. And now it all rings back to that clutch situation. What Hex has been able to set the team up with. That 1v2 being successful, followed up by a round where no one drops. Art outside, has to hold on to the AK. Evil Geniuses 6-3. Now, you've got to imagine here for FURIA, any more than 6+ rounds in this first half will give them workability come the second to recover the comeback.
Arts is going to fall back and save. Shots ringing out ahead of the flashbangs. FURIA counteracting him very well. Yuri will lead the charge in alongside Art. Up and over, down in against Automatic. Ooh, pixels away from spotting him. Yuri is allowed to cross ahead of that gap. Automatic will now be seen. Art dropping against him. Point blank engagement goes the way of the CT side. Yuri can't quite find the trade either. The smoke start to clear. Automatic playing around credit card though. Seen and tapped up.
And now Yuri can keep the pressure towards Lockers, doesn't even need to commit with it. Serato with a walkout from Squeak Door, catches Hexed out into the open.
4-on-3 situation, making it 2 as he taps off the head of Breezy in heaven. Now Cirque and Nealon, now just Cirque as Serato goes massive for another round here. 10 picks deep, not quite as monstrous yet. The AWP, however, in Nealon, Kraken, Ghoul sees Art a little bit late to respond towards him, but Cirque has him on lock and makes it a 3K with that flick. Drop down, Yuri and Safe. 2-on-5 situation, making it 1. And Safe is forced to trade back on Nealon. Automatic, all that kill on outside. And the AWP, nothing left in this round.
What a necessity this round has been for Evil Genius as well, because that would have been one of those swing rounds where they get reset, they're forced down onto eco territory, and Cirque, opening pick towards main, relocates over to ramp, and with that distraction being pulled away from the in-game leader of Nealon, it sets Cirque up. Even Automatic has a backstab. This has been a very one-sided round for EG, one of the most positive ones we've seen yet.
Last round for them to buy in and get something on the CT side. 9-6, the best half that they can get here. AWP and M4. And even if they get this 9-6 off, the question will be, have they done enough here in the first half to get something on this nuke? Already they're diving down to the B site. Footsteps heard by Automatic. A lot more CT presence out here, but it's pistols and SMGs. The pistol overwhelmed. Automatic even falls on the upper site in a 5-on-3 situation here. Hext leaning forward. Missing the angle. Does see Serato. That's burst fine. That's a spray back towards 1, but Breezy falls in turn.
And now just being wrapped upon, bomb down towards lower, individuals everywhere. Hex desperate for a fight back.
Only 1 kill found for it though. In for drop. Their chance to take full control for Evil Geniuses. Let's see whether they can frag back. Safe caught the first.
It seemed like it was going to be a quick reaction out from the Squeak Door and into ramp. Now they've got to cancel and start working their way on a contact, perhaps even a vent drop.
Oh, they heard the footsteps. They dive right in towards Art, and Hext can respond. 2 more players right behind him. Yuri in from the ramp entrance, gets that headshot. Nice and effective on Breezy as well. Hearing Automatic coming in from the back lines. USP ready for the headshot, ready for the 3K. Swings back and looks for it, but loses his life as Cirque gets safe on the turnaround. 2-on-2, bombs on site, can get planted.
Rotates towards ramp, could be quick. Automatic going to be able to get that bomb down without taking a fight. Drop can get over to the kit now with the Julies.
Leaning in for that contact, killing us. The player in the back lines now knows where that bomb has been planted. Might need support from Serato. He's coming in extremely slow from the back. Drop. Desperate to spot the second T-side player, but it's still just Automatic taking that face against him, trying to find those pop shots back onto him. USP of Serato slowly closing in, can open up the double doors, but Automatic has caught drop easy. Now on towards 1 of FURIA. Evil Geniuses. They're going to go 3 for 4 in pistols so far in this series. And with that, they'll put themselves up by 2 against FURIA. Serato can't do much to deny this defuse at this moment. It will be around for EG.
They must have to take this fight onto drop. Nealon trying to get out to that vent control as well. Just slow it down. Allow that retake to be stalled.
Up rounds from Nealon, going to look for Yuri next. Drop has made his way out to his mini. Spotted. There's the spray. A 2-on-2 to draw their attention back further away from the B side. But instead, they just go whole hog with the retake. Nealon moving in, hearing those footsteps. Bomb planted the backside. Now Deacon is controlled back. Player taken back by Nealon's part of things. Yuri with a traitor one-on-one on the defuse, tapping it. Going to look for the pick back, but Nealon's hiding to stall for time and leave demise for Furia. Yes, all players will fall for EG on a bonus round, but they claim 11-7.
Just get as much out of this round as possible. Nade's going down to the ramp portion. There is a player towards this left-hand side of safe.
Cirque backing away, could have given up that bomb position. Making noise and calling attention from Drop. Art getting a bit freaked out by his own teammates' footsteps, thinking that Yuri might have been a T-side player, rushing him down. It's Nedis automatic, caught towards outside. Art with that opening kill.
You start seeing signs of the steal again. Quesarado to the top of Hut, just needs to try and stall for time.
E250 leaning in, safe with a kill on towards Breeze. That's a 5 versus 3. Hex can get Quesarado. It's getting a little bit dicey though. Those M4s do show up and Art makes it a triple.
Time is stalled. Furia still not aggressive for the info.
Drops AK watching. Utility gets thrown out towards the A side. It's safe towards outside on automatic. Drop gets Breeze and Quesarado can lock out one more. Safe doubles up. Meanwhile, bomb's been dropped. Cirque 20 seconds and a 1 versus 5. No way he wins this. He'll try lean out, try get something out of this. But Furia will close the gap even further as Cirque indeed commits himself to the save, which he can't even get out of this round. Safe Furia. Bracing for impact on the execution. Utility thrown down towards backside. Smokes and Molotovs keeping Drop completely blind. But Quesarado still sprays through the squeak door. Gets automatic. Opens up the round and forces EG to rethink the game plan. But lose another player in the interim.
He spams Quesarado again. And don't tell me he's going to aggress through the smoke in a 5v3. Look at this.
Breeze is dead. Quesarado with a triple. Seeing the quadra, in fact, right at his feet. Sprays down Cirque next. And Nealon now, all alone. Quesarado might just get the ace right here. What a play he's had and what a series he's been able to gain. Leaning around that corner, Nealon desperate for a trade, but will get no such thing. That's an ace for Quesarado. Start to rethink his aggression. The opening frag has gone the way of Evil Geniuses, but Art really fine automatic here. No, spraying wildly. Nealon puts him down. 5 on 3. This is good stuff.
This is the best round yet for Evil Geniuses in this second half. And just after they've caught a tactical, Safe is going to get aggressive. Back into lobby with Drop.
Swinging in, sees the gun barrel, sees Hexed. Engages but loses the fight. The AWP is safe. 1 and 2 players left, trying to swing in, but taking leg shots back to the AWP at the T sideline. 1 HP for him. And at this point, they can take the A site pretty confidently here. With 1 bullet, you could breathe on Safe, and that would be good enough. Evil Geniuses will look towards their bomb plant, look towards Yuri to get him, and Safe will evade them on the top for now. But a 1-on-5, the B site's open, the bomb will go down.
That's an excellent round coming through from EG. Tactical Automatic was outside. He's got to press. He's got to get aggressive, and now things get out of order. Automatic starting to walk forward. Might just catch the information to drop to the back of the side.
Didn't quite see him just yet. We'll look for Quesarado. Molotov sent down. Force him out, no smokes. Swing for the kill, there comes 1 more. 3 on 2, Evil Geniuses have turned this around. An automatic dives down. It's all on Art at dark. M4, footsteps all around him. Will he get checked here? Nealon better do so. Molotov sent out towards the ramp opening. Hexed, bomb plant, could be denied right here. Art to swing, gets it in time. 12 seconds left. Evil Geniuses might bottle this at the last hurdle. Nealon needs this kill and needs it fast. Art is playing bait as Drop comes in with support. And automatic can't do jack. Dealt with for 14-12. Siphon off the garage and mini entrances, but Safe can look right over those smokes and get automatic to start things off. Nearly not seen by Art. Now he is, but he gets his kill back. Is there another one? No. Quesarado responds in kind.
This volley's going to go out to the close vent again. Quesarado has to swing. The walkout from Squeak Door's got to be there.
Big frag for Hex, 3 on 3, but low HP on Nealon. Hex has been tagged up in that exchange. Drop. Completely unscathed. Cirque's looking the wrong way. This is perfect. 2 kills to find. That's rounds. Hex alone does get 1 trade back, but needs to go absolutely massive here on Nuke. And Safe is already watching with AWP. Catches his frag. Wins out. Get clapped back immediately by the Brazilians. M4's burst in. 2 kills found by Art and Quesarado. 5 on 3. Automatic trying to hold on to some sort of life alongside Nealon getting a trade. But Drop immediately responds to Breeze.
EG have got to work outside. They've given too much information away. Try and get themselves down to secret. K-Serrano can rotate into the vents control. Automatic is expecting another duel just on the edge of this smoke.
Trying to bait them out, thinking he dropped in towards that smoke. Now he's going to bait in utility and fall off for real this time. Meanwhile, Nealon continues to press up in the corridors. B site is the best site. Can get this plant. But still being down by a player. They need a lot more than that here, EG.
Drop's been able to come all the way around. Into T-spawn, out to outside. So he could be one of the first men of contact to come into the secret angle. And think about the response. Keep the man advantage. Allow Drop to get in behind.
Now Yuri's down the ramp. Window opened, automatic, utility in hand, spray through, burst up. It's a little bit awkward for Yuri, but he comes together in the end. Automatic, now to clutch it all. Sees the player at decon, but has his knife pulled out. And K-Serrano will seal the deal, close this series, and send EG packing out of the ESL Pro League.
That's a good performance coming through from FURIA today. And what really gave them that edge, Jay, that X factor, the closing potential, was that second half. They did not give many chances away to EG. Very similar to how it was on Overpass while it was competitive.